Was it freedom from Johnson City?
Well, a big shazam to you people. It's Monday. We're going to have a great week around here. Today is Hard Truth Monday. And man, I got one for you. If you will look it in the eye, it's a little unnerving, but I think it is reality. Let me know what you think. This is going to maybe ruffle some feathers because a lot of folks like to just go through their days and not worry about the sticky or the icky or the dark or the spooky or the war and pestilence. Let me know what you think. Should be a bumpy ride, so buckle up. 5 years ago, I had the idea for a t-shirt called the Boston Harbor Surf Team. I did the artwork, and it wasn't right. And about a few months ago, I found it again. I sent it off to TriStar's designer, and he knocked it out of the park, dropping right now, Boston Harbor Surf Team. It's Paul Revere with his surfboard. This one is going to start a conversation, maybe, and I'm not just trying to sell a shirt, but I am. Maybe the best one we've ever done. I am in love with this shirt. Absolutely in love. Holy guacamole. I'm happy about it. Link down below. Links are down below. Get to it. Boston Harbor Surf Team, TriStarTrading.com. You people, thanks for every thumbs up. Appreciate y'all. It is Sunday afternoon. I just filmed Sunday's video, talking about the tragedy. By the time that we're together right now on Monday, we'll know a lot more, but I want to acknowledge what happened today. It's not good, y'all. I did a video on it yesterday, just having a conversation. It was not news. I wasn't going through the points. I was talking about how should we thus respond. My voice is shot. There's a lot going on in the world right now, obviously. And I was sitting with a friend over the weekend having a conversation, and we were getting into some of the scary things. Scary things like Washington, D.C. may not be in charge of America. It may be another power that controls everything. And we got going into a lot of different areas. I'm like, what about this and what about that? And y'all know me, I'm very comfortable with question marks. I don't know everything, but there's some areas that an argument could be made for. And this person said, I don't even want to think about all that stuff. That doesn't affect me. I just want to raise my kids and go to work tomorrow and live a nice life. And I said, you better hold the phone on that one. It affects you tremendously. I personally have a military-age son. I was in church this morning looking at all the young men, strong young men, athletes, good, red-blooded, corn-fed American boys. And if they get their way, those kids will go to war. And that's not hyperbolic. That's not me being dramatic. That is not the sky is falling. The sky done fell, y'all. Thomas Massie last March said that the military-industrial complex demands $50 billion a year, and they will get it. The very next day, Trump said he's going to primary Thomas Massie, and he hasn't backed up from that. And that's scary. But I believe there is a step further and beyond that. I believe there are people, entities, states, as in countries, and caucuses within the Senate and the Congress that are whispering war, war, war. 2 weeks ago, we were all worried about Venezuela. Oh my gosh, what about Venezuela? And then it was the next one, and then the next one. And now we got another one coming next week. I guarantee it. This is not on accident. If they have their way, they will send your children and your grandchildren to war. But Johnny, I'm retired. My kids are grown. I don't have to worry about that. It will affect everyone's life, our economy, and everything. World War II devastated this country in so many ways. And in every metric. We still have not recovered from that. That's a conversation for another day. America will never recover from WWII. We won't. My point today, and it's a hard truth, and I believe this, whether it's demonic or whether it is calculated, they are whispering into Congress's ear, war, war, war. And if it's not this one, it's that one. And not this one, it's that one. Sat down with my Bible study group the other night. Holy smokes. Shout out, holy smokes. And a friend of mine says, about 2 weeks ago, he said, Johnny, what do you think about Venezuela? Are we going to war with them? I said, the military-industrial complex will get their cash. And it's not just them. There's other powers that be. And then this week, bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, Pete Hegseth goes and meets with the generals. And folks, somebody stopped me and they go, Johnny, what is that about? I said, it's about cash moving from one pocket to another. That's all that's about. We are in a really good place right now in America. Doesn't feel like it, but we are. Violent crimes and murders and so many other data points are in the decline over the last 100 years. We don't feel that way because we're glued to our phones, siphoning off blood and pestilence. 100%. We're all guilty, but we are. And we have blue-haired baristas marching in the street saying equal everything or whatever, down with this or down with that, or I hate this. And we got the blue hairs and the rainbows and all the craziness. The only reason little Nancy boys are able to walk around with pretty colored flags and go, peace, disarm, be disarmed. The only reason David Hogg is able to wave his skinny arms and go, disarm everybody, is because there was violence done to create this sanctuary we live in. I love this place. I love America. Y'all know that. I'm mad at it. I'm mad at America, but I love it. Love it. We have a violent past. We could have peace. Strong border, strong military, make our enemies terrified of us. We live in peace. But I believe they are whispering in the ears, war, war, war. How do we respond to this? I like staying informed. My friend said, don't tell me anything. I just want to raise my kids. This doesn't affect me. And I said, you have a son that'll be military aged in the next few years. And here's a hard truth, maybe the hard truth of the day. They will sacrifice our sons for the cash. Let me know what you think. Write down below. It's Hard Truth Monday. We'll have a little fun tomorrow on 10-4 Tuesday. See you then.
Was it freedom from Johnson City? Was it freedom from Johnson City? Was it freedom from Johnson?
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Come on, Johnny B.